A group of prisoners surrounded a black inmate's bed, ignoring his refusal as they decided to teach the newcomer a lesson. The horrifying sounds reached the protagonist's ears, and he finally understood how brutal prison life could be. Sentenced to 16 months, he'd thought the time would pass quickly. But watching his black cellmate on the bed, the protagonist felt he couldn't last even 1 minute in this place. He made a firm decision. In the days ahead, he absolutely could not become the next victim. But trouble found him the very next day. He accidentally bumped into a gang member who angrily cursed him out, drawing the attention of other inmates. He knew that showing weakness here would mean he'd never have another chance to stand up for himself in prison. Gritting his teeth, the protagonist charged forward with punches and kicks, actually stunning the black inmate into submission. The man didn't even fight back until the guards arrived. This bold move caught the attention of a nearby gang leader, who had his men summon the protagonist. The leader said he admired his ruthlessness and invited him to join their gang. The protagonist was more than willing. Having gang protection meant he wouldn't have to live in constant fear. But joining the gang required completing an initiation task that no one could avoid. The task involved this balloon. The protagonist had to deliver it to a gang in another cell block. Since no one could make moves under the guards' watchful eyes, that night he coated the balloon with toothpaste and hid it inside his body. During recreation time, he retrieved the balloon and handed it to the other gang. The leader was very satisfied and approved his membership. But the protagonist had no idea he'd just taken his first step into the abyss. One day, the gang gave him another assignment: to join 2 others in killing someone who'd left the gang. He'd never killed anyone before and was terrified, but if he backed out now, the gang would surely kill him. The other 2 dragged the target into a surveillance blind spot. After just a moment's hesitation as the knife plunged in, he knew he'd fallen completely. Soon after completing the task, the protagonist was rewarded with a tattoo. In this prison, the more tattoos you had, the higher your status. Before long, he'd become a high-ranking gang member. Then one day, the gang began planning a massive brawl, a battle for supremacy between 2 gangs. Each member wanted to earn another tattoo, and the protagonist was naturally among them. What he didn't know was that this time, he would plunge completely into the abyss. Due to copyright restrictions, this movie can only take you so far. The name of this movie is Shot Caller.